So here the question is using a long division method, determine the inverse z transform of x of z is equal to z plus 1 divided by z square plus 2 minus 3z. So they are asked to find the x of n if it is causal and non-causal. So since it is a long division method, so you have to divide z plus 1 by z square plus 2 minus 3z, right? So this I can write it as 3z minus 3z plus 2. Okay. So if I multiply with z power minus 1 with this one, so I will get z power 1, right? Z power 1 minus 3z into z power minus 1 is 3, right? Plus 2z power minus 1. Then you have to subtract this one, right? So you have to change the sign. So if I change the sign, I will get 4 minus 2z power minus 1. Next, I have to multiply with 4 into z power minus 2. Or it may be minus 4. Okay. So I can do it in either way. So first let me write it as 4. Okay. Plus 4. So 4. So you will get 4. Z power minus 2 into z power 2 is 0. Minus 12 z power minus 1 plus 8 z power minus 2. So if I subtract, I will get so this is become subtraction, this will become addition, this is subtraction, right? So I will get 10 z power minus 1 minus 8 z power minus 2. Next z power minus 3, right? So I have to multiply with 10, right? So you will get 10 z power minus 1 minus 30 z power minus 2 plus 20 z power minus 3. So now you have to change the sign. Then if I add, you will get 22 z power minus 2 minus 20 z power minus 3. So this will goes on, right? So now I can write this x of z value is equal to, so what is my quotient z power minus 1 plus 4 into z power minus 2 plus 10 into z power minus 3. 10 into z power minus 3, and it goes on, right? So now I can write the answer as, what is my x of n value? X of n value is equal to 0 because for there is no constant, right? So 1 into z power minus 1 here. So so this is my x of 0 value. For x of 1 it is 1 into z power minus 1. For x of 2 it is 4 into z power minus 2. Next for x of 3 it is 10 into z power minus 3. So and it goes on, right? So and you can see this value is causal because you are having only the z power minus values. So this signal is a causal. Okay. So if I want to obtain the anti-causal signal, so what you have to do, you have to change the direction. Instead of writing z plus 1, you have to write it as 1 plus z. 1 plus z. So similar way, so instead of writing z square minus 3 is z plus 2, you have to write it as 2 minus 3 z plus z square. So now in order to get 1, I have to multiply with 0.5, right? 1 by 2. So if I multiply with 1 by 2, I will get 1 minus, so that is a condition. Okay, so of course I need to get 1, so therefore you have to multiply with 0.5 with 2, right? Minus 1 by 2 is 1.5. 1.5 is it plus 0.5 is it square. So now if I change the direction sign, you will get 2.5 z minus 0.5 z square, right? So again, if I want to get 2.5, I have to multiply with 1.25, right? So 1.25 of z. So if I multiply with 1.25 of z, you get 2.5, right? So this is 2.5. Then say if I multiply 1.25 with 3, I will get minus 3.75 z square for z, z square plus 1.25 z cube. So now if I uh, change the sign and if I do the addition or do the addition, right, I will get 3.25 z square. So this is how you have to write. Next, in order to get this one, I have to multiply with 1.625 z square. That is the case, I will get 3.25 z square. Okay, you should not multiply with minus. Okay, so you have to multiply the same sign only you have uh, to do. Okay, so you will get minus 4.875 minus 4.875 z cube plus 1.625 z 4. Okay, so if you subtract, I will get 3.625 z cube minus 1.625 z power 4. So what is my x of z now? X of z is so you see the quotient 0.5 plus 1.25 z plus 1.625 z square. So from this I can write the x of n value. So the x of n value is 0.5. So this is my, for 0 it is this one, for minus 1 it is so for minus 1 it is 1.25. So for 1.625 it is for n is equal to 2, 1.25, and this is 0.5. Okay, so now this is my anti-causal series. Okay, so let us do it with the help of partial fraction method also. Okay, next I'm going to do it with the help of partial fraction. So what is my x of z? X of z is equal to 1 plus z divided by z square minus 3z plus 2. So this I can write it as 1 plus z by z plus 1 z minus 1, right? Z minus 1 z minus 2. Okay, so this I can write it as a divided by z minus 1 plus b divided by z minus 2. Okay, so what is my a? A is equal to 1 plus z, right? Z minus 2, where z value is equal to 1. So if I equate to 0, you will get z is equal to 1. So you have to remove this z minus 1. So we'll get 2 divided by minus 1, that is minus 2. Similarly, for to find the value of b, 1 plus z divided by z minus 1. So here z value is equal to 2. So you will get 3 divided by 1. So that is equal to 3. So you substitute in this equation. So you will get x of z is equal to minus 2 divided by z minus 1 plus 3 divided by z minus 2. Okay. So in order to get z in the denominator, so we have to multiply this one with z into z power minus 1. So we'll get the answer like this, right? Z minus 2. So here this is nothing but z divided by z power minus 1 is 1 power n. right? So since I have z power minus 1, I have to subtract it by n as n minus 1 into u of n minus 1 plus 3 of 2 power n minus 1 u of n minus 1. Okay. Now, so if I want to make this signal as a causal signal, how to identify the causal signal? So I have to so this is my x of n value. So I'm going to substitute n is equal to 0. If I substitute n is equal to 0, so x of 0 value is equal to minus 2 power 1 power minus 1. This goes to 0 and this also goes to 0 because u power minus 1 value is 0. So you will get x of 0, n of 0 is equal to x of 0 is equal to 0. Suppose if I find n is equal to 1, x of 1 is equal to minus 2 1 power 0 u of 0 plus 3 into 2 power 0 u of 0. Okay, anything power 0 is 1. So it is minus 2 plus 3, that is equal to 1. Next, n is equal to 2. So if I substitute n is equal to 2, you will get minus 2 into 1. This is also 1 plus 3 into 2 into 1. So we'll get minus 2 plus 6, that is equal to 4. Next, n is equal to 3. So x of 3 is equal to minus 2 into 1 power 2, 1 power 2 plus 3 into 2 power 2. That is equal to minus 2 plus 4 into 3 is 12. So you will get the answer as 10. So what is my x of n? X of n is equal to 0, 1, 4, 0, 1, 4 and 10. So this is my causal signal for x of n. So let us verify with the this value. So you'll get the same answer because I can do the inverse is a transform with the help of partial fraction method and also using the long division method. Okay, suppose if I want to find the value of anti-causal signal. Okay, so next this is my x of n which is obtained to the causal signal, and this is the answer for the anti-causal signal. So we need to obtain this answer. Okay, so in order to make this one as anti-causal signal, you have to change this if I have a minus signal, you have to change it to plus. Okay, then instead of u of so here you have to write it as minus n minus n minus 1. But already you are having n minus 1 here. So you have to write this one as n minus 1 minus 1. Okay. So since I have plus, you have to change it to minus 3 2 power n minus 1 u of, okay, minus of n minus 1. Okay. So since I am not having n here, I am having n minus 1. So you have to substitute n minus 1 here. So if I solve, I will get 2 power 1 power n minus 1 u power u into minus n plus 1 minus 1 minus 3 into 2 power n minus 1 u of minus n plus 1 minus 1. So we will get 2 power 1 minus 1 u of minus n minus 3 2 power n minus 1 u of minus m. This is your x of n value. So in order to get the n 0 value, x of 0 value, you have to substitute n is equal to 0. If you do, you will get 2 power 1 power minus 1 u of 0 minus 3 into 2 power minus 1 u of 0. U of 0 is 1. So, we will get 2 minus 3 divided by 2. That is nothing but 2 minus 1.5. That is 0.5. Okay. Next, so if I substitute n is equal to 1, this term will goes to 0. So, if n is going to the positive value, this will goes to 0. So, now I am going to substitute n is equal to minus 1. So, x of minus 1 is 2 power 1 power minus 2 u of 2. So, u of 1 minus 3 into 2 power minus 2 u of 1. U of 1 value is 1 only. So, 2 minus 3 divided by 1 by 4. Okay. So, 2 minus 3 divided by 4. That is 5 divided by 4. 5 divided by 4 is 1.25, right? So, 1.25 for x of minus 1. Similarly, for n is equal to minus 2. X of minus 2 is equal to 2 power 1 power minus 3 u of 2 minus 3 into 2 power minus 3 u of 2, right? So, we'll get 2 minus 3 divided by 8. So, 16 minus 3 is 13 divided by 8, right? So, 13 divided by 8 is, okay. So, this is how we have to solve this problem. So, in this video, I have find out the inverse Z transform with the help of long division method also, and also using a partial fraction method. So, I hope that this video is useful for you. Thank you very much. So, if you want to support this channel, you share and like this video. Thank you.